Alright, good to you, Ryoko.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Boy. Boy. Fuck me like that.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
I haven't seen you around the Vale.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady.
The sword looks crispy.
I am in your debt.
Just now, like, looking at
That
it.
was the whole point, wasn't it?
Oh, it's
And I
fire.
told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing them. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little...
Excuse me, you
Oh.
there? The gentleman...
Get on this.
It's not been half a moon since Belling's took.
Heard the bones fell
Aren't you going?
favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme.
Upset the dame.
I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely. Fool's there nigh on every night.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moore. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moore to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Oh, so we are in the capital.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
I didn't even mean to do that, but okay. Y'all want the smoke? Come get it.
Get him, boy! Give them all you've got, boy! Get him, boy! There, boy!
They're not ready. Man, the combat in this game feels so good, bro. It's like ridiculous. The combat on this game has nothing to the combat on the last Final Fantasy, it was cool, but it has nothing against this combat in this Final Fantasy, bro. Oh man.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. That's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
They don't want the work. Stop playing.
What do you want?
Why is that 1,000? Geoblade. Still nothing. Oh. Reduces heat wave cooldown. Why is it 10? Why is it 10,000 though? Or I would have got it. Oh man, why is it 10,000?
If that's what you want, go on. Take it.
Gone. Take it. Do I really want to pay 10,000 to reduce my cooldown on my heat wave by 2.7 seconds? No.
Thanks for nothing.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I wish I would have had more slots for my skills, bro. Rebirth. Then the ignition is kind of. But heat wave is. Get that. I think I might run heat wave over cause ignition, like, you gotta steer it and do all that. Like, I just pop heat wave, and heat wave is kind of an AoE. So where's heat wave? Yeah, upgrade 620.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Shut your mouth.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes. Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful, I mean, most helpful.
I need to get some XP. I could just start fights with random. Okay, never mind.
Smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Stay down! Sick of Torgal! Sick of Torgal!
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's.
The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You... Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
You both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the... And we'll give her something to remember Tatienne by.
I mean...
Not much chance I'd make it through the penitent's gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter.
See, I'm just walking around them. I didn't do anything. If I want to fight, come on now. Give me 64 for fighting these birds? Say less. Only if they attack me, which they're going to. Even just walking around them. I didn't do anything. just wanted to level up real quick. Go back to the quest.
Had another branded job in the field.
If it was a mess.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Let's complete. I might go buy that heat wave thing.
I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Veil counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
$10,000 kind of crazy. You don't touch anything. Tell me what to do, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna use these win ones. I don't really care.
What do you want?
Talk to me like that ain't pressure from you, boy. Dang, 10,000. How long it took me to get that? Just to get up to 10,000? And that's a rare? This is increasing rising flames, which I'm not using. So I probably should just change the rising flames to the heat wave. Now I have heat wave damage and cooldown.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Like why don't they just toggle that running, like for it to do it automatically is kind of annoying. Most of the time I'm walking around.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
Here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Is that a mother crystal? Now that I think about it, the crystals they're talking about. You needed a ladder for that. Boy. Like you can't recess it. Oh man.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot. Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm.
I'm down for 4.
Magic without them. To our
Hey.
rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools.
The more the better.
The most dangerous.
But what
So
makes them
one day,
think they have the right to use us?
that's 4 hours.
To leave us to die when our bodies are spent.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
Might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
I mean, there's over here. This map isn't that big. Over here. Here I reached a critical moment in the story. Yes, should continue.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
That your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
The crystal's curse.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
There's probably something down there.
Alright, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
They're not from the garrison. I swear this passage used to be secret. Of course it did.
That's OP, bro.
Perfect plans.
Sick of Toggle! There, boy! Sick of Toggle!
Upgrade my heat wave, then I'll save up for this ability. Wait, let me see if there's some. Then we have like an echo pulse or something. I don't know.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Sharp Fang. I'm full on potions, so I don't think they're gonna give me.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
him!
To arms, men! Summon the cannoneer!
You know what to do, boy. Sicko Torgal!
Oh, that does so much damage.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Better.
With a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Don't let them get away! This time. Get him! Sicko Torgal!
Is he running towards me with that?
Too slow.
Do you feel that? Something in the air.
Lisa. It's Lisa.
Then we better make this quick.
There, boy! Give them all you've got, boy!
Okay.
Not this time. Get him, boy! Get him, boy! Get him! There, boy!
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Oh, bollocks. It's gonna Kashyyyk.
Poor wretch.
Save you pity. We'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Oh, he got his health back? Come on.
Too slow. Not this time. You know what to do, boy.
Could have popped that, but you know.
Sicko Torgal! Get him! Get him, boy! Sicko Torgal! There, boy! Get him, boy! Not this time. Give them all you've got, boy. Too slow. Get him. Get him, boy. Wait. You know what to do. Get him! Sicko Torgal! Over here. Sicko Torgal! There, boy! Get him, boy! Sicko Torgal!
This time. Get him, boy! Don't let them get away. Second topple. Over here. Too slow. Get him, boy! Keep your distance, boy.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Ah, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Still silk. Eye potion.
The miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
She said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Fuck me. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Oh, seriously, I can't collect that behind the gate. Come on. Is there an upgrade to get 3 of those charges instead of 2? Cause like 2 of them, they don't last that long, bro. I think this is the upgrade, improving battle performance for a certain game. I'm gonna upgrade my heat wave, so heat wave spicy, so
Doesn't look that far. Right.
he's gonna fall. Watch.
Some help.
Hold on.
He's just standing there.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Some opponents will use the ability to eviscerate, or is that invigorate? So, okay.
Don't let them get away. It's over. Get him, boy. There, boy. Keep your distance, boy. That's enough. Get him, boy. You know what to do. Sick of talking. Get him. Sick of talking. Get him, boy.
See how slow I'm running right now? Like, come on. 7 stars, 60 gil. Ocean. Got the AoE attack of the gods, bro. Swarm me with enemies if you want to. Huh? It does, oh my god, it does take a little time to charge, but I don't know what the word.
Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy.
I clicked that. I clicked dodge? Okay. Makes sense.
Sick of Toggle.
them get away.
Not this time. Sicko Toggle. Get him. Get him. Sicko Toggle. Get him. Wake wins. There, boy. There, boy. Get him.
That wasn't that bad. Starting to get the dodges on point. What was it? 11. Starts at 2 o'clock. Got time. If it's full, it's just gonna use the potion. All sword? What? They're doing more damage? And really 5 damage? Not using that, man. But let me see what it looks like. I might as well use it. It looks cool.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Unless someone's moved it.